Hey guys, how's it going? Lagwer here, and welcome to my Endless Delve League Starter Guide. So I'm going to be starting Cobra Lash tomorrow on Endless Delve League Start, and we're going to be using the daggers. We're going to be using 2 Fragment of the Eternity Glass Shanks. So this gives us a lot of attack speed, critical strike chance, and global crit multi, and also getting power charges very early. So the build I've put together is a poison stacking assassin using Cobra Lash. The reason we want to use Cobra Lash is the 50% to damage over time multiplier for poisons from critical strikes, and having a dagger, starting with a dagger with 12% critical strike chance, it's going to carry our damage pretty far. So the character I have right now is a level 94 old character I remade into the skill tree I'm going to use. So we only have the skill tree. We're using the starter weapon. This is not even the 12% crit or the attack speed and crit multi stuff. And just another very low level item. We're using trash gear. Like, this is not the gear you're supposed to have in Blood Aqueducts. We're not using anything special here. There's nothing fancy going on. All our gems are level 1. Except Plague Bearer, because I want to show you how Plague Bearer works, or yeah, how it interacts. So at the start now, explaining Plague Bearer, we're gonna have 20% less poison damage until we stack up Plague Bearer to its maximum. So the damage is a bit lacking, and this is a Blood Aqueduct. So I'm just gonna show you how the build works. So Cobra Lash with GMP, and we're stacking poisons. So now when Plague Bearer is full, we're doing 20% more damage since we're not losing that. But we want to use Plague Bearer. So this is Plague Bearer. It creates this little ring around us that deals poison damage. So that's how Plague Bearer works. We're really going to be using that for Delve. And this is how the damage looks on total trash gear. With level 1 gems, you're not going to have level 1 gems, and you're going to have better weapons than I have on League Start. So just getting a 6th link, and this will work pretty fine for quite a while. So let's go into the path of building and the damage and stuff like that. Let's check the dagger first. There's the dagger we're going to use. So our path of building, we're an assassin. We're going to start off getting the chaos damage nodes. I tried going the dexterity, and there's no more effective nodes to get more damage than these. After, if you go like the dexterity and then try to find 2 other nodes, because you save 2 points going these instead of going these. There's no 2 other points you could get that are more damage than just getting these 5. So we get the chaos damage, we go coordination, we get some life, we go up, grab trickery. After we grab trickery, I'm gonna go down here. We're gonna go sleight of hand. Gives us attack speed, damage, and percent increased damage with ailments, so that's very nice. We might pick up entropy for all points used right now, but somehow maybe we don't have any good jewels, then we pick up entropy instead. We go into Fangs of the Viper, grab some more. We're just picking up damage over time multiplier, damage with ailments, and life in the tree. Basically attack speed is also nice. Method of the Madness, some chaos damage over time multiplier. We have Perfect Agony here. I don't want to pick up Perfect Agony until we have enough crit multi. So until we have picked up these nodes, basically, and probably even see this. There's some crit multi here as well. Because Perfect Agony reduces your hit damage. So your initial hit by 30%, but it gives you 50% more. It makes it so that your crit multi applies to damage over time multiplier. So you want enough crit multi and enough crit strike chance to crit a lot and apply the damage that way. So we're not picking that up straight away. Then we go down, we grab Swift Venoms, some life, Toxic Strikes, it's poison damage over time multiplier, Wind Dancer, Acrobatics, Face Acrobatics, that's going to be your defenses, together with Elusive from the Assassin tree. Just grab the attack speed and accuracy with daggers, crit multis, crit strike chance. damage over time multi, damage over time multi, life, damage over time multi from critical strikes, and then just random jewel sockets. So it's very easy tree. There's nothing special really going on here. For Ascendancy, the dagger is going to give us power charges on kill, and doing delve, we're going to be killing a lot, so I don't think we really need the power charge first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab elusive first, just because elusive gives you movement speed. Like, movement speed is king, and it also gives you dodge for a spell and attack. We're going to go elusive first, probably noxious strikes after that, then unstable infusion, so we get the power charges on crit, not only on kill, and then toxic delivery. So that's gonna be my starter. Like you see, the gear is total garbage. It's basically starter gear. The flasks are just quicksilver, diamond, silver, life flask, and mana flask. We're not gonna need the mana flask eventually, when we have enough hit damage to like leech enough from that. The 2 flasks you want to try to get, or it's delve, you can't buy stuff, it's solo self-found, so if you find these, use these. Correlate the signature, that gives you perfect agony during flask effect, which means you can drop this point. Yeah, you can drop this point and like put it into entropy instead for 27% increased 23% increased damage over time. And skill effect duration, that also affects your poisons. No, it doesn't. Never mind. It affects your Plague Bearer, at least. And Witchfire Brew, because we don't have any curse right now. And getting a Despair Curse Aura is going to give you a lot of damage. And it also doesn't have any reservation, since it's on a flask. So you don't reserve any more mana from using that flask. There was something else I was gonna say. Was it in the Path of Building? Oh yeah. So the skills we're gonna use Cobra Lash, Added Chaos. Added Chaos is very important. So this is with 20 gems. So we have about 812,000 damage, Shaper DPS, with GMP. If we use Void Manipulation instead, we're at 1.1 million. That is without fucking around with the configuration. So we could have, say, Wither stacks. We could have 15 Wither stacks. That brings you up to 2.1 million. You could have, like, at least 20 poisons on the enemy. Let's see, where's the poison on enemies? Oh, that's the one. Yeah. It's 2.5 million with the gear we have. So skill gems, Cobra Lash, Added Chaos, Unbound Ailments, Deadly Ailments, Wild Toxins, Void Manipulation, or GMP. So any of these. So you go GMP for clear, and then you can swap in Void Manipulation for single target if you want. We run Malevolence, Herald of Agony, Precision. Malevolence is damage over time. And it's also skill effect duration. It's very nice. Herald of Agony is more poison damage. Plague Bearer, you want to link Plague Bearer with Ink AoE. So also Empower, if you find an Empower, and increase the area of effect. Because you can't affect the damage of Plague Bearer with supports other than increasing the level. So you couldn't link this with like Conk effect and get more damage. But you can link it with increased area of effect and make it a bigger area of effect. Blood Rage, and then Wither, Spell Totem, and multiple totems. Other than this, you can also go for Withering Step. That could be an option to apply Wither. You could also go for a... I'm probably going to do that as well. We're going to go for a defensive setup with Immortal Call. And cast 1 damage taken. And increase duration. Not Incinerate. Increased duration. So that's going to be our defensive setup when we have the links for it. But this is the gist of the build, and like I said, I think it's going to work out pretty well. So the 2.5 million is with I've made the daggers. Items you want to look for is Beano's kitchen knife. That's going to give you more clear because poison spread to nearby enemies when you're killing them. So that gives you proliferation, which is nice. Taproot is also pretty good. It has a lot of damage and also poison duration. So like the poison duration increases your single target because your poisons last longer and you can stack up more. I've tried making the build with like Mortem Morsu to try to see if any of the unique claws can give you more damage. We also have, the path of building is going to be in the description by the way. I also have a claw tree. So you can check out if you get any of the claws I've added here, like Wasp Nest. Like dual wielding Wasp Nest is going to be more damage, but then you're going to go into the claw tree instead. Also Rive is decent. Still less damage than the daggers. So as you can see, it's like Mortem Morsu is way less damage than the daggers as well. So the daggers are going to be a really good starter item, and I think this is going to work out very nicely. And as you can see, I didn't check like Witchfire and Coralitos, because Witchfire and Coralitos increases our damage quite a bit, and it's like I haven't dropped the Coralitos this league in Heist. I haven't dropped the Witchfire either, so it's not a common drop. But with them we're at 3.7 million. So the jewels we added are just attack speed and like chaos damage. You want to get as much attack speed as you can on the jewels because we don't have that much attack speed on the tree. And getting more attack speed, you can stack up the poisons faster. So this is going to be my league start. I hope you found this interesting at least. And I wish you all the best luck tomorrow on Endless Delve. It's going to be awesome. We'll see if I'm going to be streaming it. Probably going to be streaming a bit, but league starts are very rough on small streamers because there's so much competition. So we'll see if I stream it or not. But I wish you all the best luck anyway. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you in the next one. Goodbye.